edition of WeatherScope is sponsored by Kellogg's, the best to you each morning.
This is WeatherScope.
Rain is about to make history of the Northeast's beautiful weather, and at the same time, rain is setting records on the West Coast. Good morning and welcome to WeatherScope. I'm Kristen Dodd.
And I'm Marshall Cease. The storm system spreading across the east will eventually have rain extending from New York to the Carolinas. Meanwhile, potentially severe weather will help ease the very hot temperatures in the southeast. So far, temperatures are going down pretty nicely out west as that cold front that's sweeping in through the Midwest moves to the east, but as it does so, it's attached to a low pressure which is bringing up some warm air along the coast. It's 71 at New York, 69 in Philadelphia right now. Light rain scattered off and on in Philadelphia. 67 in Washington, D.C., and you've had over an inch of rain already this morning. There's more headed your way. It's going to be a pretty rainy day, steady rain, so make sure you've got the trench coat and the umbrella with you. You're going to need it. And your car's windshield wipers are working well. Boston, rain ought to be moving your direction sometime tonight, maybe after midnight to about 2 o'clock in the morning. As rain is moving pretty slowly out on the eastern edge of it. We've gotten some heavy rain to the south too, and an increasing, expanding area of rain and thunderstorms developing over Mississippi in advance of this trough that is draped behind that storm system. Some moderate rain looks like it's going to be moving across the border between Mississippi and Alabama in the next half an hour. Birmingham, little light rain, some of that reaching the ground, some of it not reaching the ground. Toward the Appalachians, Chattanooga, some light rain. A lot of clouds, and the heavier rain is in Virginia. South of Richmond, looks like we've got a line of storms too that's going to be moving toward Norfolk. And later this afternoon, the expectation is for some pretty strong thunderstorms to be developing both in southeastern Virginia and northeastern North Carolina. Philadelphia, kind of interesting this morning. It's been raining to your north around Willow Grove, but raining to the west, raining to the south, and Philadelphia just doesn't want to see much rain. So the rain has been light, it's been scattered, but it is indeed there, and it continues to saturate the upper levels of the atmosphere, and it's only a matter of time. You're going to get some pretty heavy, steady rain headed your way. Out in Ohio, light rain to the north of some flood-ravaged areas. Here's some video out of Chauncey, Ohio. Now, the only way to get around here was by rowboat, like these people, because travel's been almost impossible in and around this town. This flooding was the cumulative effect of heavy rains over the weekend, where dozens of families had to evacuate the area. Looks like they could get some more rain today. Kristen?
Other pockets of precipitation are dotting the nation. In the Pacific Northwest, it's the remnants of a tropical storm that's setting records. And it's the remnants of Tropical Storm Ignacio that is finally moving out of San Francisco, but not without dumping just under an inch of rain yesterday. Now, granted, that may not sound like much, but for San Francisco, it looks like they set an all-time rainfall record for the entire month of August. Since 1850, measurable rain has fallen in only 56 of 148 August. The precipitation is now making its way to Oregon and also into Washington. And checking out the latest on our satellite map, we can see that we are getting the cloud cover associated with the remnants of Ignacio as it continues to head up to the north and is going to be causing the rain today for portions of the Pacific Northwest, mainly for Portland and also Seattle as that continues to head to the north. We do have a trough that is offshore, and that is helping in the form of the remnants of what was Tropical Storm Ignacio. Now, in the water vapor imagery loop, we can detect by the brighter white exactly where the moisture is moving, with the mid and upper level moisture now beginning to head out of Northern California, spreading northward to Washington and Oregon, and also we're beginning to see it head into northern Idaho. As this pushes to the north, we do have the possibility of some strong storms developing just to the east of Seattle and also in the Portland area and northern Idaho. And you can detect a very pronounced trough here, and that is helping guide the remnants of Ignacio onto the north and eventually over to the east. Cloud cover also over much of Oregon and spreading northward to Washington and Olympia and Bellingham, getting cloudy skies, and a few clouds are just now beginning to work their way into northern Idaho. Now this one was a very heavy rain producer for San Francisco. They received just under an inch of rain, but that was enough to set an all-time rainfall record for the entire month of August. Heavy rain, though, is now shifting a little bit farther to the north. Still fairly heavy rain in Mount Shasta. We also are getting the rain in Oregon, and the initial first part of this loop here, there is rain here, but the radar just isn't seeing it. The last portion of this is exactly what is happening at this hour. And it is stretching from Medford to Portland and is now moving into the Seattle area. So you will be in the rainy conditions over the next day. We are in
all across the board. May hit 70 somewhere, but most of us are going to be in the 60s through this afternoon. Truly a rare event, but it's thanks to all the clouds and the rain that's moving in. This is the view from our sky watch. In fact, you can see a little bit of cloud movement in here. There are a couple breaks in that cloud, so you can see the next level of cloud cover beyond it, but it doesn't look like we're going to get much in the way of sunshine today. So far, the heaviest rain has been moving through Delaware into parts of South Jersey. This is some of what Stone Harbor is picking up, while in the immediate Philadelphia area, we've been getting fairly light rain, just a few spritz here and there. The heavier stuff will be here this afternoon, and if you get a thunderstorm in the area, then you're even in for some heavier rainfall. This is where the heaviest precipitation is so far, down over Maryland, but that is going to be sliding our way as a low pressure area moves our way. This low pressure is a fast mover. I got to be honest with you, this is moving faster than we expected yesterday. It wasn't supposed to come until Thursday, but I guess it just couldn't wait. Here's the low pressure area right over Ohio. This is the center of the system. Until it moves past us, we'll be in the clouds, we'll be in the rain. Tomorrow morning, in the early morning hours, that low is going to move past us, and it's going to take all this shower and thunderstorm activity here. You can see lots of rain, but not a lot of lightning activity. The best chance for lightning will come this afternoon when we see that low pressure moving our way. Afternoon high temperatures today down the shore with all the rain will not budge above 70 degrees. Okay, a look into the future now shows you the heavy rain is still yet to come. The exclusive Earthwatch Future Radar shows that most of it is to our southwest. Here's the view of it. This is where the heaviest rainfall will be this afternoon, but will be moving through the area. And later this afternoon and tonight, we're going to be in for quite a bit of rain. By tomorrow morning, should be starting to move out. Today, rain, heavy at times, still a chance of a thunderstorm. 70, well, most of us probably stay cooler than that. 62 overnight with some downpours in the forecast and a possibility of thunderstorms right on through midnight tonight. 5-day forecast. We do get some sunshine tomorrow. That's in the forecast, but I got to keep a chance of showers in there for both tomorrow and Friday, as that system, even though it's moving offshore, it looks like it's going to linger just a bit.